Hello everyone, it's Craig, American in Thailand, coming to you on Wednesday, July 9th. Well, I wasn't going to do a video about Bird Wars Part 5. I actually did have a little bit of a bird issue, but I wasn't going to bother with that. But something else happened this morning that made me want to have to tell you about it. Now, yes, I did have to fix some issue with the birds. They were back on top of this air conditioner, once again making a nest behind the mesh. And I even had this rubber snake that I had bought that was sitting on top of one of my storage boxes. I actually moved it over in front of the air conditioner unit where they were starting to nest, and didn't work. They just flew right over it and continued to make a mess, and I found it this morning. So I had to fortify that this morning. And as I'm doing that, my wife tells me that there was an announcement on the speakers. The speakers being here in Thailand, especially rural Thailand, they have these large public address speakers that tell you all kinds of information in the village. When you're going to vote, when you can donate to the temple, they'll actually read out the donations of the families that gave money, and all kinds of other information. Sometimes they just play music in the morning, but they made an announcement about guys that were going to come down and clean the street and clean up some of the debris and some of the weeds, things like that. But they added some information to that. They actually talked about me. They talked about the farang who cleans the street, and that I actually clean in front of people's homes where I don't even live. And the village leader said that he was actually a little ashamed that this was going on. So sure enough, a few hours later, I did meet the guys down on the street, and we got together and knocked it out. And they did actually go all the way down the street past our house as well. So that was really cool to see. I'm glad I got the shout out in the village. That was pretty nice. And unfortunately, after they do all the trimming, they just leave everything there. So I might have to do a little sweep up later, but not today. So that's it. Bird Wars 5 did happen. No big deal. And got a little bit of love from the village on my amazing street maintenance. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.